back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Oh Crow Gal. Got a collab video for you today, friends. A collab video that is different and out of the ordinary and just a really good idea. All props to Erin because she was the one that came up with this. So this is a collab with Erin over at Erin Does the Keto, Jess over at Journey to Healthy, and Nacine over at Keto Mama, and we are going to be talking about keto products that we hate. Now, hate is a strong word, so I don't know if I would say hate, maybe loathe. I feel like loathe. When I was a kid, we weren't allowed to say the word hate, so we'd have to say heavily dislike. So these are all things that I heavily dislike, and this was tricky. I thought of two right off the bat, and we all decided we were gonna list 5 things. I thought of 2 right off the bat, and then it was hard because, I mean, when you don't like something that much, chances, I mean, it's like what? I mean, pretty much guaranteed that you're not gonna purchase it again. So I really had to think about, like, essentially things I've only ever bought one time and was so disgusted by that I never bought again. But lo and behold, I have my list in front of me, so I didn't forget, so I don't forget. And let's just jump into it. We're gonna talk about 5 keto foods that are, keto products, I should say, that are terrible. The first one I'm just gonna get right out of the way because I can already envision my comment section of people saying, oh my God, you're crazy. Quest bars. Yuck, gross, disgusting. I don't like them at all. I definitely think I'm in the minority when it comes to that opinion. I feel like they are the kind of staple keto bar. I think that's for like a variety of reasons. A couple of them being, number one, people's tastes are different, and there are a lot of people out there that think they're delicious. I also think though that they are a very like widely accessible bar. I mean, I have seen them everywhere. Grocery outlet, GNC, just your regular old grocery store, local grocery store near you. I feel like they're in a lot of different markets. The lighting is changing, the sun is coming out, apologies. So they're like widely available, and I think that kind of helps their case because a lot of people can get their hands on them, whether they're good or whether they're not. I don't like them because I don't care for the texture, and because I don't like the texture, I feel like it affects the flavor. This is not a bar that I only have tried one time. I have tried Quest bars probably 3 or 4 times, and I feel like because of the texture, it makes the flavor funky. I don't care for them at all. Like, I can barely get through a bite, let alone thinking about consuming an entire Quest bar. I feel like it would just sit like a brick in my stomach. Not a fan. What I will say though, just side note to redeem them, is the Quest Hero bars are delicious, like hands down delicious. It's not something I normally buy. I have had them, I think twice I've bought them. They taste like, you think Built bars taste like a candy bar? These things taste like an actual legit candy bar. They are so good. But as for like regular straight up old Quest bars, no ma'am. All right, the second thing I'm gonna mention, I'm cheating a little bit because it's technically not a product. It's like an actual, like, just keto appropriate beverage. Bulletproof coffee. I can feel the butter oil slick in my mouth and like in the sides of my throat. When I say those words, I cannot stand Bulletproof coffee. I mentioned that in a video recently, in a vlog, and it's just not my jam. When I first started keto, I just thought like Bulletproof coffee was the way. Like, I just thought that's what you had in the morning, like as your breakfast. And I do think if you can stand it, I do think it is a great kind of addition to what you eat throughout your day, especially when you're first starting keto, because it is loaded with so much fat. And it's a really good way when you're first starting and you think to yourself, oh my God, I have to eat like that many grams of fat in a day. It's a great way to kind of bump that, but it's terrible. I just can't get over the mouthfeel of it. It's just like, it just has this just like, ugh, like it almost is like hard hard to sip it and drink it and then swallow it. It's just, I cannot get over the like buttery texture, and for that reason, no. Thumbs down from Ashley over here, no way. All right, the next thing, I don't think I have ever even shown on my channel. I tried these so long ago. It could have been when I did keto, in 2018 I did keto for a month, which was my first like time experiencing it, and it might have been over that chunk of time. I don't really remember, it was a long time ago. Anyways, these are the Protest chips. So I tried these when Quest chips were all the rage. Like the ranch and the nacho cheese Quest chips were all the talk in the keto community, and I could not find them to save my life. And I remember one day I went to like 3 different stores, couldn't find them. The last store that I went to, they had these Protest chips. Protest. I honestly have zero idea how to say it. And I looked at the carb count and it was carb friendly. I think it was 3 net carbs for the bag. So I'm like, you know what? I can't find these freaking Quest chips. I'm just gonna buy these. Hopefully these are like delicious. You guys, those chips are absolutely terrible. When I say they taste like cardboard, I don't just mean that as like, you know, that's a phrase a lot of people say when something tastes disgusting. Oh, it tastes like cardboard. No, like you're actually chewing on edible cardboard. No flavor, so chalky, just absolutely disgusting, and bummed me out even more because they were like $4. Would not suggest you get those chips if you're out and you see them and you notice that they're carb friendly. They're not cheap and they're also not good. All right, we got 2 left. The next one I wanna talk about are Fat Snax cookies. Now this one I loathe them with all of my heart, but I do feel slightly guilty because this is definitely like a personal thing, a personal reason. Unlike the like Protest chips where I'm like, no one on this earth should have to go through like the excruciating job of trying to chew those chips. This one is not a flavor problem, not a texture problem. It's more of an ingredient problem for my body. So I saw Lauren Brazy talk about these ages ago. It must have been like early last year. And I saw her talk about them in a couple of videos. I went online, I like did like a location finder where I could buy them. And there was I don't think it was a GNC, it might've been like some type of vitamin store, vitamin shop or something, about 20 minutes away from me that carried them. So I jumped in my car and I went to go pick them up because I really wanted to try them. They're absolutely delicious. The problem is, what I found out later once I kind of put 2 and 2 together, is I can't handle certain amounts of xanthan gum. And it's really tricky because some products that have xanthan gum I can totally eat like fine. And other products, no way in hell. I think it definitely has to do with obviously how much is in there, where it is on the ingredients list, and then probably how it interacts with what else is in that product. And the Fat Snax cookies completely destroyed my stomach. Not like I was in the bathroom. Wasn't in the bathroom. Guys, like terrible cramps, terrible just like gurgling noises. It was like every couple minutes, like it felt like contractions or something, where it was like, oh no, here it comes again. Like, just ripped my stomach apart. Again, not in the bathroom at all, just doing whatever it was doing to my stomach lining. And for that reason, anytime I see, there's posts all the time on Instagram, I feel like, because they're so keto friendly and they really are really delicious. But I would definitely say if you have a xanthan gum issue, steer clear, because you will hate them and yourself as much as I do. All right, also the last one that I want to mention, similarly to the Fat Snax, I kind of feel guilty about because for a different reason. Because when I first got them, I thought they were absolutely delicious, and as I continued to eat them, I realized that they were horrendous. And those are the La Tortilla Factory whole wheat low carb tortillas. Now, I was so jazzed about these, and I picked these up pretty recently from Costco. Every time we go to Costco just for kicks, we walk down the bread and the tortilla, you know, it like merges into the tortillas, bread / tortilla aisle. And I always look to see if they have anything low carb. I've noticed people in other areas have been finding like keto friendly bread at their Costco. And I kind of thought it's only a matter of time until they get tortillas. So a couple months ago, we saw these low carb tortillas and I was like, yes, this is perfect, because we blow through tortillas. We go through a lot of low carb tortillas. How many times can I say tortilla? And so we got them. And initially, I mean, I did think they tasted different in comparison to say like the Mission low carb tortillas, because they're whole wheat. So right off the bat, low carb or not, they're gonna taste different. But I was like, they're fine. Like for tortillas in bulk, you know, I still thought it was like a good deal. I still thought that they were edible. They just weren't as good. And I don't even think it was the more that I ate them. What I think it was the more that it sat out. Like the longer that I had them, I guess, the older that they got, awful. The texture changed like to worse than what it was initially. I also found them extremely difficult to grill. So like making a quesadilla in a frying pan, like you would have to wait so long for it to brown. And then once it was out, just this like crumbly, grainy texture is all you kind of got when you ate it. Completely flavorless, you know, not the usual kind of doughy, light and airy, like flouriness of something like a Mission low carb tortilla, or even the, what are they, the Ole Express wraps. So I don't think anyone should buy them. I think that they're terrible. And that's a bummer, because it's such a good deal to get that many low carb tortillas for that price. They were less than $5. I think they were like $4.89 maybe, but I hate them. They're not good. All right, y'all, that was super fun to just kind of like rant about garbage. Again, like these are, I just also want to say as like a very important disclaimer, these are all my opinions. These are products I don't like. I'm sure there are plenty of things in my pantry, in my fridge that y'all hate. So please don't take any offense. If you like them, that is fantabulous. These are just things that I particularly do not care for, so much so that I heavily dislike them. So that is that. If you guys like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Definitely drop me a comment down below. What do you hate? What keto product do you hate? Let me know. And I will obviously link all of the girls' channels down below, as well as their videos. This was really fun. And I will catch you guys on Wednesday with the What I Eat in a Day. Bye, friends.